Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. It's Fact Check Sunday. Let's go to church. This is PAPPAWEST on Politics. Let's go to church, baby. Look what we got. Look what we done fell into. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to address it. But guess what? You know, MAGA is just a gift that keeps on giving and fucking and giving and fucking and giving and fucking. Just a gift that just keep on giving. The wrong kind of gift, though. Let's continually talk about the young Republicans. Yeah, you know, those little young guys and women in their 20s, you know, these are the future leaders of America, the future leaders of America. You know, they've been trained and raised by their fathers and their grandfathers with a silver spoon. They've been caught saying things like the N-word, calling people homosexual faggots, talking about killing people in showers, gas chambers, talking about they love Hitler, talking about you have to be with the master race. And if you don't get with the program, you need to be eliminated, you need to be killed. Now, before you say PAPPAWEST, why would you entertain that? Because they're just young. I'm sorry, MAGA, let's address that. Because if it was an African-American person saying something about some white person in a negative way and saying derogatory things about them, whether they be 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, etc., you would say, oh, they're racist. That's reverse racism. They hate white people. Oh, they know what they're doing. They know what they're saying. But when it comes to a young white man, a young lady, they don't know what they're doing. We're not going to have that. That's not going to work. We're not going to let you get with that. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Now, I want to address something very quickly. White women of America. Yes, white women of America. Those of you that can stand up to your husbands, because I know the ones that you can't, you got to be quiet. I ain't going to say nothing, baby. You know, you the boss of the community. You the boss of my household. And if you want to support Donald Trump, I'm going to support you. If you want to support me, I'm going to support you. I ain't talking about y'all. I ain't talking about y'all, because you're prisoners. You're prisoners. HDR, hate, discrimination, racism. The hardcore MAGA that support Donald Trump. Oh, it's really, really gangster. The other white women that have individual independence, they can be an independent thinker and still love their husband and their family, but understand compassion, love for their fellow man or their fellow woman, that understand we all should be together and love each other. Talking to you, let me say something to you. How would you feel if it was your little white little daughter that's 10 years old, been snatched out of a prom, or snatched out of school, coming home with her mother and father, and the father is snatched from her, and she's out there in the street by herself? And how would you feel about ICE just snatching up your little daughter, your son? And before you say, that wouldn't happen to my daughter, my son, because I'm white. I'm a regular citizen. I'm not illegal. I'm sorry. Do you understand? Miss White America, talking about white women right now, do you understand that we are 10 to 15, 20 generations deep, that we're interconnected, and we have bloodlines, that we have family, that we have mated with and married with, and we have children? Do you understand that? Do you? So, are you going to let your people in your community say, well, if you have people like that in your family, you have to disassociate yourself from them. You have to turn your back on them. You have to show them that you don't care and love them because they're not pure white, right? Or they didn't come to America right because they're illegal. I want to say something to you. I just did some checking. Still talking to white women in America. I'm still talking to you. I just did some checking. Just doing some homework. In case you didn't know, in case MAGA didn't tell you, the Trump administration didn't tell you, and Fox News didn't tell you, and whoever else you listen to didn't tell you this. Do you know that the mass deportation that we have been partaking in the United States under the Donald Trump administration since January 20th to October 17th has cost the United States $23 billion in one calendar year, and we're not into December yet. I'm saying it one more time. $23 billion would it be? $1 billion in the United States, and we're not into December yet. That's what the mass deportation has cost us. Let me give you a little icing on the cake too. Still talking to white women in America. All these jobs that have been vacated because of the mass deportation, it doesn't seem to be that many residents of the United States that want to do these jobs. Did you think that African Americans that are legal residents and Hispanic people that are legal residents, did you thought they were going to do these jobs? Is that what you thought? Did you thought that was going to happen? You're sadly mistaken. You're in the Twilight Zone experience. That's why I call it the TTE, the Twilight Zone experience. But I digress. Still talking to white women in America. It costs $17,000 to hunt down, to detain, to imprison, to deport one illegal immigrant. Let me say that again. $17,000. When you can have them stay here. Do you know the ones that didn't break the law, meaning, didn't kill anybody, didn't sell any drugs, and didn't do any drug trafficking or any prostitution, whatever you want to call it, people that have been honoring the law and going to work and taking care of their family, etc., etc. I'm talking about them. Okay, because you always want to go into, well, they're criminals, they're bad people. We're not talking about them. And if you do your work, 70% of the people that he's deporting, they haven't done anything wrong except this cross the border illegally. That's it. But they've been doing a great job. They've been contributing to society. They've been helping our United States. They've been helping us, and they've been contributing to our GDP. See? So why would you want to accept losing $23 billion per year? And then also additional $17,000 per immigrant. And the last time I checked, I just did my homework. They said as of January 20th to now, Donald Trump has cost America $497 billion with this deportation program. And do you really feel safe? Do you feel that you're happy? White women of America? Because I know the white men of America, the ones that HDR that roll with Donald Trump, that's their father, that's their dad, that's their grandfather, that's their uncle. So they cool with it. Gotcha. I feel you. I see you over there. You cool with it. Because that's your family. Because you practice with that hate, discrimination, racism. I don't want to hear nothing about no economy. Because you don't really give a fuck about no economy. You don't. You are happy as long as Donald Trump and his administration hate who you hate. Discriminate against who you want to discriminate against. And you want to use their breaking the law. Really? That's how you want to roll with us like that? Really? All these people that you're dealing with in Donald Trump administration, or at least most of them, they have businesses and they have hired all these illegal people. They have paid these illegal people in their businesses. But you don't want to talk about that. There's nothing you want to talk about. That's right. Most of the people in the administration, in some of their businesses, they have hired these illegal people and paid them low wages and exploited them. But now I want to do this mass deportation. All these people are bad. And before you attack me about what about them being illegal, Donald Trump is illegal. Donald Trump is a criminal. Donald Trump has broke the law. And we're not just talking about the sexual assault and about the 34 counts with the paperwork and also paying Stormy Daniels. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking before that. So many other things he's broke the law and got out of the situation. Way back when he was younger. Over and over again. This man is a criminal. We got a criminal in the White House. So MAGA, especially HCR, you went out your way to make sure you voted for him to keep him out of jail. Because if you wouldn't have voted for him and voted for Kamala Harris, he would probably be in jail now. And if he wouldn't be in jail, he would be on probation and he would be on parole and we wouldn't have to worry about it. But no, let's put him back in the White House so he can cause pain, give him aid and comfort. That's right. HCR, MAGA, white America, you're giving him aid and comfort to hurt America, to destroy America, because I guess America is not healthy if Donald Trump is not running America. Really? Is that sound good to you? Are you having fun? We're going to see if you're going to still have fun. So, as I was saying, white women of America, do you want your son and your daughter to say the nigger word 250 times? Do you want your son and your daughter to discriminate against other people that are not white? Do you want your son and daughter to say, I hate my fellow countrymen in the United States as black and Hispanic, talking about I will kill them and I will pretend to love them, I hate them? Do you want your son and your daughter to feel that way and to live that way? Is that what you want for America? And all these white kids that are growing up with black kids and Hispanic kids that are their best friends and have a relationship with them, do you support this? And before you say Donald Trump ain't got nothing to do with it, Donald Trump has not came out and disassociated himself with this. Donald Trump has not said this is wrong. I support my black and Hispanic people in America. I do not want to be associated with that. He said nothing. Shh. He's been quiet. The only thing I heard is a few little things from MAGA Mike Johnson, in the Congress. That's all I heard, and it's like something really weak. Milk toast. So, with that being said, back to white women of America. And the reason I'm focusing on you is because, see, you are the mothers of America, except the black mothers of America and Hispanic mothers of America. You're the mothers of America. What kind of America do you want to have in the future? If you want to have an all-white America and you don't want to have a mixture, a combination of love, we all love each other, we're all interconnected, guess what? You don't need to see any black football, any black basketball. You don't need any black players in baseball. You don't need any black players in hockey, although there's not that many either way. Okay, so you don't need to listen to any black music. That's right. You don't need to have any enjoyment of black cuisine food out our community. You don't need to have any of the love that we bring to America, because if that's what you want, that's what you can get. Now, the other white Americans, white women, and other people that I love and respect, and they love me back, they know I ain't talking to them, so we ain't even got to have a conversation about that. We talk about MAGA. That's right, making America great again. We talking about, HDR, hate, discrimination, racism. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me remind you again. The Trump Twilight Zone experience, TTE. Oh yeah, dishonesty, dysfunction, delusion, deflection, no accountability, and chaos. TTE, let's say it again, for all of you people out there in the back that can't hear me. The Trump Twilight Zone experience, TTE. Make sure you can see it and hear it, for like I'm talking to you like you're in 5th grade. Okay. Dishonesty, deflection, delusion, and chaos, and no accountability. So, I want to say this. I don't enjoy saying these things. It's not fun for me. But see, I'm trying to make the world a better place, which I found it. And the only way I know how to do it is tell the truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me. Like I said, tell you the truth. Nothing but the truth, baby. That's all I'm doing. So I want to say something to you. For all of you that see this, particularly people of color and some people in my family, I want to address two things. A couple of people in my family said that, oh, Papa West, he needs to destroy the system and rebuild it. And I would say to him, talking to you, I ain't got enough love for you. You are insane. Are you out your fucking mind? Are you out your fucking mind? You think that anybody in America can trust Donald Trump to destroy something and rebuild it back? Or do you know that he's a psychopath? You can't believe nothing he say. Even if you wanted to address and go along with him, he is such a liar. He's so fraudulent. He's such a grifter. You can't believe what he says. Now, what you can believe what he says when you talk about getting him some money. Oh, you can believe that. When he talk about going after somebody that he hate, you can believe that. Or you can believe him being a motherfucking revenge seeker, want to go for revenge, and he want to get him some money. We can believe that. Oh, that's easy. It's easy to be revengeful and be hateful and get you some money. But anything else, he's a psychopathical liar. So we could not believe anything that he says, that breaking the system down and rebuild it. Do you remember the Department of Efficiency? Waste and Efficiency with Elon Musk? It's surprising we heard nothing about that. Remember, he's going to do better. Remember laying off all the people from Department of Education, Department of Social Security, the Department of Veteran Affairs. Do you remember that? All these people laying off, and some of those people are MAGA. Some of the people lost their job. Remember that? Okay. So how's that making America great again? I'm curious to find out how to make America great again. I just want to understand. So before I finish up, I just want to remind my people of color, he's trying to deconstruct African American community too, about taking our right to vote, how we're going to vote, our representation in our community, gerrymandering situations because he does not want black people to vote unless they vote for him. I'm sorry. Sounds like bullshit to me. Sound like game, recognized game, baby. Sound like game. But if you don't believe me, do your homework. And so you can't listen to Fox 787. Remember, they were sued for $787 million for the big lie. So what do you expect from a lie from a liar? But a lie, that's a lie from a liar. So you can't expect that. So you might say, well, I can't believe in CNN, PAPPAWEST, or MSNBC. Well, I'll tell you what you do. Just go on Google. How about that? Oh, well, they're still putting bad information in Google. So let me get this right. If you see something that Donald Trump is doing wrong, you see something the administration is doing wrong, and you can see it with your own eyes, and then you can fact check it with Google, it still ain't true? So if that's the case, I can't help you. That means you don't want to know the truth. You want to stay with MAGA. You want to stay with HDR, the hate, discrimination, and racism. That's how you want to roll. Roll with it, because you're going to roll to hell. You're going to roll to hell, but that's how you're going to roll with that. With that being said, I want to end off by saying a couple things. Now, if you cool with $23 billion lost between January 20th and October 17th in America, good luck with that. If you cool with them spending $17,000 per immigrant to try to deport them and get them out of them because that's your excuse, when you know most of these people have not broken law other than crossed the border illegally, but they've been doing a great thing as a citizen here, good luck with that. And then also I want to understand this. This goes out to MAGA. So you cool with him costing the American people $1 million a day to deport military troops in any of our cities when our police officers there making $50,000 to $80,000 a year, and he got to pay out $1 million a day to deploy military troops in our cities. Make that make sense so I can understand that. It sounds like some sucker shit. It's sucker shit. That's what it is. That's sucker shit. But if you want to say, well, if Donald Trump thinks it's okay, it's okay. Good luck with going to hell with him. HDR, just good luck, go to hell with him. Because guess what? America was doing just fine before he came president. And then before you say, oh, the economy was doing bad, Biden and Harris inherited the economy from Donald Trump. That's why Donald Trump lost, because the economy was bad and he handled COVID-19 bad. Okay, so now when they were trying to fix the economy, he was behind the scenes trying to fight against Biden and Kamala, saying that this is a shithole country and we're going to be a third world country and not have the Republicans work with Democrats. And now you want to act like you did something special when he was behind the scenes trying to be destructive and destroy America so he can get back in the White House and keep his ass out of jail? Are you serious? Oh, you thought we forgot about that, but PAPPAWEST ain't forgot about none of that. And I ain't going to forget about the Epstein files. He all over the Epstein files. Before, all you guys talk about Epstein files because he says it's a hoax and don't release it because he in it. Now, oh, it ain't a big deal now. You're full of shit. That's why the MAGA movement's got to be displaced. They got to be dismantled. They got to go away. We got to go back to regular, normal Republicans that have empathy and have love for the country and work with Democrats. This parasite, this disease, this MAGA movement is ridiculous. And it's unsustainable. Plain and simple. Now, with that being said, anybody want to debate Papa West? I call it the 20-20 factor. 20 minutes, $1 a minute. You can debate me. I don't care if you are from Fox News, CNN, any source you want to be. I don't give a shit. I will destroy all of you. And it won't even last that long. It'll be very easy. Because you have nothing to stand on. Because guess what? The truth shall set you free. And you shine a flashlight on everything in the darkness. See, I'm making the world a better place than which I found it. And I please and pray. I'm praying a small little prayer. Lord, send anybody to me that won't debate me, that's MAGA. Anybody that think they can win a debate with me, that's MAGA. Please contact me. Yes, my email address is PAPPAWEST420@gmail.com. Send emails to me. Let's put it together. Let's get it down. Because I can't wait. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm getting all excited. I can't wait till you contact my assistant Josh so we can get to you and show you some love so I can lay my hands on you and bless you. Papa West, you can say, Papa West been on you. PW. Bless you. I'm Papa West. This is Papa West on Politics. This is Fact Check Sunday. Going to church. And guess what? I'll see you next time because I love America.